my tarot lovelies. It is Ethany, and I am here with a Northwest Tarot Symposium wrap up. I'm going to be showing you some of my swag. I didn't get very much of it this year. Okay, I guess that's a little bit of context. But I'm here to talk about Northwest Tarot Symposium, which I got back from last week. But can I just say, before I get into everything, no, the week before, because it was the first week of March. Last week was just, I was on 110% mum duty. There was a lot going on. My son had a very, very rough week. He had a lot of medical stuff happen. He's fine. I know there's a lot of panic in the world. It was totally not related to what's going on. But it was just, yeah, it was a really tough one. So I have time now. So we're going to go through it. So this is my little, I didn't get as many flags this year. I think the other thing is that I was meant to go, I had the big pass, like the pass to the keynote speak with Rachel Pollack, and things changed at home and I couldn't make it down until Friday. So I missed that, but I did get to spend some time with her, so that's cool. So things kind of got a little bit changed around with the plans, and I didn't vend this year, but the lovely, amazing, adorable people at Soultopia, who are just some of the best people, let me put some of my stuff on the table because they stock my stuff in their shop, and we're really good friends. So I adored spending time with them. So I have said this before and I'll say it again. I adore tarot conferences. They are a chance to connect with people who love tarot, cartomancy, magic, spirituality as much as I do. I'm a very social person, so I get to fill my cup and see people that sometimes I only see once every year or once every 2 years, depending on their travel time. And it's just like the best. And I always make new friends, which is great. And I always see old friends, and it's just delightful. So I did the annual, we had the annual dinner that I host, and it's not like it's not an official event. Usually we do it on the Thursday, but again we had to come down on the Friday, and they have welcome stuff, like a formal welcome cocktails and dinner and appies that they host, and the hotel like had a facelift, which was great this year. But because I came down on Friday, I had on Friday, and it's not to run anyone's parade. It's not to be like I'm hosting my own thing, like not at all. This is just a chance for me to like spend some time with my friends, right? Like, so conferences, if anyone's ever been to them, they get really busy. So one of the things I really like is that this dinner is the time that I can see, you know, people that I adore, like that are actually my friends who live in the States that I don't get to see all the time, and we actually just like full on catch up. So that happened on Friday night, and that was really great. Plus I love going, I'm such I love going to the States. This is going to be a bit of a ramble. I love going to the States. I love the Cheesecake Factory. It is like my favorite place to eat. I love it. We don't have any Cheesecake Factories here in Canada. I love the Cheesecake Factory. I always go when we go to Portland, because we tend to drive down. And when I say we, I went with Michelle from one of my besties here in Vancouver. She's the owner of, this is an old label, I should get one with a better label, from EO Chakra Products, and she does chakra sprays, smudge off, which is in every room in this house. She does Be Still lip balm, Speak Your Truth lip balm, which is so great. This is my favorite, Speak Your Truth. She's also part of the Awakened Soul Coven and has been since its inception, and is a very good friend of mine. And the lovely, beautiful, amazing, I'm just going to grab the one that I used, Kira from Divine Noctavana. I always say Noctavaga, I think that's right. She does the most amazing pouches. I've got like a gazillion of hers. and you can't have them. Basically, they are all mine. This is the one that I put my Bad Bitches tarot in when we travel, and it's the best. I adore her. She's also made me a ton of stuff. I just have got, if you could see my workspace at the moment, you would see that it is absolutely atrocious because I've got all my stuff out there. She also made this beautiful bag, one for me, one for Michelle. It's fully quilted. I love villains. Ursula was like, I'm such a sea witch if I was going to be anything. And I use this for D&D. I usually have my Dungeon Master stuff in here and my dice. I had to clean out my D&D stuff because I've got a thing on tonight. And I also use it as a clutch when I go out. It's just the best. So Divine Noctavaga on Etsy and EO Chakra Products. So they are good friends of mine. So we go down. I know I'm giving them a little plug, but they are also like my squirrel friends. We actually hung out yesterday. We had tea and did crafting together here in my house, and we had a great time. So they are really good friends of mine. So we all drive down, and I went with my sister this year. So road trip, which I love. And then I always get to go. I always have like two things. Like I want to go to Cheesecake Factory, and I usually go to Target, although this time I totally ran out of time. But we hit up the craft stores because, I mean, Kira likes to see all of the new, like the fabrics, and I'm obsessed with stationery and crafting stuff. So we also get to do that. And I also love the Olive Garden. I know that you're like, get on with the thing. I know it's like 6 minutes in and I'm still talking about stuff. Anyway, so we got down on Friday. I checked in. This is the beautiful program. Look, Bad Bitches Tarot from the Guiding Tree. And because that's Michelle from Soultopia, by the way. This is my friend who let me put her stuff on there. And I've been on their podcast, and she's just like, honestly, she's beautiful. She's that beautiful in person. And she's also beautiful on the inside and outside. Like, okay, I can't even. The crew did an amazing job. They always run a fantastic conference. I mentioned, because I think this is like my third year. I've always mentioned that I really love the setup of like having the marketplace and a place to sit down and chat, and it's a really good kind of communal place. Oh, I had a great reading. Oh my God, I got so much to tell you. So buckle in, folks. Get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. So, what did we do for Saturday morning? What did we do first? Oh my God, Saturday was so busy. Now I get it. Okay, so we got up. Got to the hotel. You can tell I was like super prepared for this, and did the rounds at the marketplace. And then the first thing that I got to do, like officially, as a part of the thing, is to do a podcast recording with Amy and Ryan Mauser. I was so impressed with their setup. They had like a full-on crystal grid. They had like a little meeting table. It was just like, it was beautiful. It was mood lighting for like a really beautiful channeled podcast. And we talked about, conferences and tarot and magic and, all sorts of really fun stuff. And that was fantastic. They are beautiful people. And when that comes out, I will let you all know. And then I got to sit on the ethics panel, which was so fun. It was, oh my gosh, who was on the ethics panel? Let me find it, because I don't want to miss anybody out. Ethics and Divination. This was hosted by Michelle from Soultopia, and she was a lawyer in a past life. I'm sure she's still like a lawyer. I know you have to like do a bunch of work to maintain your law degree, to maintain like your standing in the state. So she's a lawyer. She's like whip smart. And we had Rachel Pollock. So Rachel Pollock, me, Fatima, Madam Padma, Carrie Paris, Fatima, and Jay DeForest. Yay! I remembered everyone's name without looking at anything. So I just like to recall that in my mind. And Erica was also there helping from Soultopia as well. It was so great. We had conversations about You know, what do we do with the hard cards? What do we do for third-party readings? How do we feel about touchy subjects or taboo subjects that, you know, how do we feel about third-person readings where we have someone else sitting in on a reading? And it was really, really great. And one thing that really, a couple of things really stood out for me and things that I've said a number of times in the past. And the first one is that we have to check our ego at the door. We have to check our judgments at the door and what we would do in our client situation. We can't like project that, right? We're here to hold space. And something that Rachel Pollack said to me, and I actually quoted it in the Tarot Readers Academy group that I'm an admin for, and she said, we're here to read the cards. If we're a tarot readers, and not everyone on the panel was like a tarot reader, like, you know, Carrie does charm castings and she has a tarot deck where she does Lenormand, and Fatima, who I'm going to get to in a minute, does a whole bunch of stuff and she channels. Like, not everyone does tarot readings. Jay manages a group of tarot readers who do functions at client events, and I've done a number of those myself at client events. Like, I've done tarot readings for a Christmas party, for banks and things like that. And that comes with another whole like set of things you have to be aware of ethically. So it was great. But yeah, Rachel said, you know, we're here to read the cards. And I 100% agree with her. We're here to read the cards. That's what we're here to do. We're here to answer the questions. She doesn't reword questions. I rarely do. If I reword it, I add on, but I always answer the question. But it was fantastic, and Michelle did a great job. And you know what's the hardest thing about Newts is choosing which workshops you're going to do, because the Saturday 3:30 p.m. to 4:50 p.m. this lineup was so good. So Jamie Sawyer, Little Layouts with Lenormand, Angelo Nasios, who I adore, and I'm really bummed I'm not going to see him at Reader Studio. A Tarot Odyssey, revealing the Greek wisdom in the Arcana. I mean, my pantheon is Greek, dead. Like, I was so, and then Anastasia, oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher your name, sorry honey, Katsikurius, Jumping Timelines with Tarot, shut up. Using the pips to predict date range. Like, I mean, and then she talks about the court and stuff like that. Really hard one to get. So even though, you know, I feel like I am pretty adept at tarot, I love learning. And so it's really, really hard to choose something. I did go to Jamie Sawyer's Little Lenormand, and I think this is the first time that she ever taught. Was so much fun. I adore Jamie. I have all of her stuff. You know, you can see it all on my channel. She has the Nature's Portals, the Sawyer's Path Tarot and Lenormand, which I took with me, the Lenormand. I didn't take my tiles because I was like so panicked I'd lose one. Although I'm sure I could have got one, could have got it back. Yeah, so that was a great fun workshop. And then what happened Saturday night? I'm blanking out. I did not get drunk. I had nothing to drink. I don't drink. We had dinner and I think played some darts with the crew. We played darts and air hockey. Michelle kicked my ass in air hockey. I bow my head in shame as a Canadian. Australian Canadian actually. Oh, let's get that right. She kicked my ass in hockey and nearly broke my thumb. She didn't really. She just like, you know when you put your thumb down on the air hockey thing and she whacked it. Anyway, she kicked my ass thoroughly. I won one game in darts. I had no idea what I was doing, and I apparently like throw a dart like I'm going to murder something, which I find hilarious. So then that was great. We had a great time. Oh, and I went into we got an Airbnb because we wanted to all like spend time together, and we had a hot tub. So we went into the hot tub with Kira, Michelle, and I. And it's the full moon. It was the weekend of the full moon. It was really beautiful. It was fucking freezing outside though. I slept in. on Sunday, I think, because I was just so tired. I kind of went a little bit run down, like allergies this time of year. I'm on so many antihistamines, and my eyes are really, I'm hiding behind my glasses. They're really quite puffy and red. So I slept in because I'd taken antihistamines and made me really tired. I did get to go to, this was another really hard one. So I missed the morning classes, which I'm so sorry about. Oh, hang on, I think it's in here. I've got all my swag here, so that's why I went to Laurie. I love Laurie Little. Oh my God, I love her so much, from Toronto, who I say that I'm definitely her friend. So as if you don't, so I missed the first time slot because we slept in. We did a tarot, talismans, and manifesting magic, which I have had emails from my crew, from people that I know and friends who really want Laurie to come and teach this at the Tarot Readers Academy. So I'm going to be talking to Laurie about that because it really was spectacular. It was an amazing. I picked the seahorse. I'm not going to give too much away because if she does come and teach it, then it'd be really great. It was fabulous. It was so fantastic. I fucking loved everything about it. I really did want to go to Susan's Chang's The 4 Great Stories of Tarot as well. So many good workshops. I did at least get to say hello. And then I spent a lot of time in the marketplace in the afternoon. I did want to go to Lisa Papez's Tarot for Walking the Self-Worth Path as well, but I wasn't feeling very well, so I'm really sorry. I didn't get to stay for the extension because I had to go home on the Monday. So let's get into the swag. They always have a really amazing marketplace. Also, shout out to Ravenswing, who are fantastic, and they also stock my stuff. So if you are in Portland, you should go check them out. I'm just trying to see if I forgot everything. This was a crew that put it together. You all rock my socks. Thank you so much. Okay, so getting onto this swag. Okay, so what did I get? This is what you're really here for, isn't it? I got this little, isn't this gorgeous, bee bag. I got this actually from Whole Foods on the way down. We went there for lunch, so I got this. So that was not really a part of the swag. Then I got little crystals everywhere. Okay, so this was from Whole Foods. It's cotton, and I can't help myself when there's any bees. Lyra, who is a good friend of mine, she's an author and just a delightful, amazing practitioner and woman, gave me this beautiful window crystal because I was saying, I think last year, that I found it really difficult to find them. And so she gifted me this beautiful, oh, it feels so lovely, window crystal. So thank you so much, Lyra. And then, I got more goodies. So, I got this bee book. Notebooks, me and notebooks. I love notebooks. I have one big notebook. This is the notebook that I take with me, that goes to all of my conferences. I doodle a lot. So this has like Reader Studio, everything that all of the conferences that I've been to, I use that one. Kitten Chops, my sweet, sweet friend from the Playful Heart Tarot, gifted me, that's for next year, yeah, that goes down there, a bunch of beautiful, these feel so lovely, they've got that satin, that like rose petal finish, and if anyone knows me, my stars and stripes, so we've got more, oh my God, look at that, oh, so beautiful. So gorgeous. The devil. Stickers! I love stickers. So she gave me these sticker pages. I love these emotional strawberries. Who doesn't love an emotional strawberry? I know I do. So she gave me these beautiful stickers. I love tarot. Deck wish list. That I love tarot one's probably going to go on my computer, I think. So I got that, and I just thank you so much for that little lovely package of goodies. I can't wait to use them. Love it. Then I also got this gorgeous little, I don't ever expect anything from anyone. Oh, I put like something like 25 decks on the swap table. I kid you not. I had a bunch also to put on Reader's Studio, but that's unfortunately been cancelled because of everything that's going on in the world at the moment, which is a bit sad. So this is the Merakai Tarot launching in fall 2020, on Kickstarter. And I got this beautiful little pack from Kerry Bouchette Designs. So this is some of the, and she's also working, so this is a sample card, welcome to the Merakai Tarot. And this is also something that she's working on, Crystal Vibes card set. Oh no, it's the bane of my existence. It is, oh, I have scissors. Where should I put them? Aha. I got these. Oh no, I need the scissors to open the scissors. I got these two. They're rainbow unicorn scissors. Oh, hang on, oh no. This is, no, that's sketchy. Don't do that. Don't do that. I got those at a sewing shop, which I think will go really well in my bio for journaling. Don't do that at home, kids. It's not good. I just cut my nails too. Come on. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh. Sorry, folks, for the interruption. Let's see if I can like. Did that creep you out? All right, I got my scissors. I should have just given up and done that. You can watch me struggle. Me and the shrink wrap have got a very unloving relationship. Okay, so these are the cards that I've been given. So we have amethyst, the meaning, and then on the back, how cool is that? So chakra, astrological sign, chemical composition, affirmation, reflection. Are they the coolest? So I haven't, as you can see, I haven't opened these. So this is also a work in progress. So you're getting a little sneaky peeky look at the deck. So crystal quartz, fluorite, labradorite, rose quartz, and smoky quartz. So they're lovely. So thank you so much for that little gifty. It was all wrapped up in this beautiful little, I'm going to learn how to do that because I really like that, and I've got a lot of scrapbooking paper. So that was another little gifty that I got. Then, oh, we get a free deck. Sorry, we get a free deck. So I picked the Universal Fantasy Tarot because I think it's one of the only ones I don't have. One of the cards, we get to pick a card every day. One of the cards I got was the Four of Wands from the Gilded Tarot, which is one deck that I absolutely love and I do have. So I picked the Universal Fantasy Tarot. Yay. Because I don't have it. I know, shock horror, a deck I don't have. Then I met Fatima firstly through Michelle and Roger. They were like, you got to meet Fatima, and I love her so much. And then we got to be on the panel together and we were vibing. So this is, and I automatically bought this. This is the New Orleans Oracle deck. It is amazing. I'm not going to show all of it because I want to do a proper unboxing and first impressions. I did see, it's wrapped anyway, but I got it signed. And it's a color guidebook. Of course, I flick to the abundance page, don't I? Of course. I'm not going to open it, but because I want to do an unboxing video, but I did get this. You can find her work. the New Orleans Tarot, the New Orleans Oracle Deck.com. So cool. And yeah, love, love, love. So I'm really, really excited about this. Was one of the things I was like very, very, very happy to have gotten. I got this beautiful journal. Look at this. You all know how much I love a journal and a notebook. Look at this. It is silver. Oh my God, it's so pretty. All of the tarot. Oh my God, I'm dead. It's so beautiful. Oh. So I got that from Jamie Sawyer, my friend who did it, and I've got, like I said, I've got all of her stuff. The only thing I didn't get was a planchette because I was a mook and I forgot. Blind Luck Co. Love it. I have got more notebooks than I really know what to do with, but I love them, and that is just the way it is going to be. I also got finally a copy of Traditional Witchcraft, A Cornish Book of Ways. Now, this was a book that Avalon Cameron did with her book club in her coven, and I have been looking for it. It's very hard to get, but one of the vendors had a copy. I should have got all of her books there, but I'm really excited to finally read this because it is difficult to get a hold of. It's by Troy Books. I did see a couple of copies on like Amazon, but they were really, really expensive. So I'm really, really glad to have a copy of that. I got a copy of the Untold Tarot from the Red Feather Schiffer Publishing. Honestly, my English book stall, and I'm really happy to be able to dive into this. It has a lot of combinations, talks about the untold. I actually read quite a bit of this when we were driving back. It talks about like some of the older ways that the tarot is no longer being used because it has moved and changed and all that kind of stuff, which is great and fantastic and beautiful and amazing. But that's really, really interesting. I got a bunch of sprays this is Sage Smudge and Dragon's Blood Protection from Roger from Soultopia. So he gave me quite a few sprays. So thank you so much. And I think the last one, which is the biggest, this is by Treasure Portals. I bought this from Denise there. So Lyra, my friend, pulled me over because there was this bigger one than this with a B on the back. But I saw this and I couldn't walk away from it. So this is all raised. It's all hand painted. This is all raised as well. All hand painted. So this is the Wheel of the Year on the front, and then we have the Wheel of the Year and a altar. So what I'm redoing a lot of my altars in my space, and I really want to incorporate this. I love it so much. She did such a beautiful job. So that's by Denise. So gorgeous, from Treasure Portal. And then I got a reading. Oh, Dick, what did I do with the card for her? Oh no, I got a Charm and Tarot reading. Oh man, it must be in my wallet. Bummer. I got a Charm and Tarot reading by one of the ladies she had a stall, like she was selling, but she also had a little reading thing. It was so great. It was very, very good. She was wonderful. So I had a really, really good reading. So freaking sorry I forgot your card. Actually, let's see if I can find it. Was it the Heart's Compass? I can't remember. It might have been the Heart's Compass. I'm so sorry if I can't remember who you were. She was really great though. So thank you so much for the reading. Boo. And then on the way home, we stopped at Skull, which is a beer hall in Seattle. It was so great. We had Viking feasts and everything is very, it's all themed, a lot of wood carving. It's really cool. If you're in Seattle and you're into that kind of thing, you should go. The food was very, I mean, it's Scandinavian, right? It's very cool. It was very, very cool. This was somewhere that Kira really wanted to go, and it was really awesome. They have Scandinavian craft beer, cider, mead, wine, and cocktails. A full kitchen inspired by the idea of a Viking butcher shop. So it's really, really fun. And then next year, we have, it's going to come back. And yay, I'm hoping to teach next year as well and vend and have all my gear there that I'm working hard, getting finished and praying. I know like there's a lot of things to be really hopeful for right now with everyone's health. Also just hoping that I stay healthy. You know, I have lung stuff and I just, you know, hoping. And I hope everyone stays safe. So that was a very ungraceful segue. So that was, anyway, the trip was amazing. It was so great. I love it. I can't wait for next year. I was going to be going to the Reader Studio and vending there, but they have cancelled, which is the right move for sure. With so many international speakers and so many people coming from far away, and all of the plane stuff with the virus, you know, people touching and things. So it's a real bummer. But I really do believe that the right decision was made there, and I will support Wald and Ruth Ann always with what they choose to do. So I'm hoping, you know, that this is something that we can, you know, the coronavirus is something that swiftly goes away and that is not totally devastating. And yeah, I don't even know how to put that into words. Like I'm still digesting information and trying to figure out how I feel about it, and, you know, checking in with my energy about it, and creating safe space on the Tarot Readers Academy and making sure that people feel safe and that it's not coming at the, you know, information's not coming at them from all ends. And it's a tricky time. It's a really tricky time. So whenever something like this, we have not seen anything like this in my lifetime, certainly. Please be kind. I don't want to get all preachy, but please be kind to each other. Don't stockpile and be a jerk and sell things for lots of money. And there are people who are going to run to the shops and need things. Yeah, I'm a bit flummoxed as to what to say. So let's end it on a positive note. I'm reopening the tarot jams. I haven't done any of them yet because I used to do them on a Monday night at the Tarot Readers Academy, and then I started playing D&D on Monday nights. So, you know, to have a social life. So that was why we haven't had them. But I'm going to be doing one on the 27th of March. It is a Friday evening at 6 o'clock PST time, Daylight Savings Time, PTD. Anyway, 6 o'clock Vancouver time. The link for the event, it's totally free. We're just going to get together as a community and chat about tarot and support each other and talk about the new decks we got, or books, or techniques we found, or answering questions from students. And it's not a place for free readings. It's more about like-minded people coming together. It's totally free. It'll be recorded. The replay will be put up in the group. So you can come on and ask questions and just hang out with me and a bunch of other great people, just so we can I just want to really build community and connection as much as possible and create a safe space for people. So that is what's happening at the end of this month. The equinox is happening very soon as well. Ostara, yay! I hope you all are staying safe, kind, and beautiful. And until next time, ciao.